today we are going to be doing a Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. I got a lot of really good items and this is actually the second time I am filming this video. Unfortunately, I've been having some camera issues lately and the files got corrupted and I literally just spent like 45 minutes filming a video, so we're gonna try this again and hopefully we won't have any issues with it this time. So if I'm going through things pretty quickly or I'm not as thorough as I usually am, it's because I'm a little frustrated and hopefully that doesn't show too much in the video. But I did get a lot of really good items that I wanted to share with you guys, and Bath & Body Works is one of my favorite places to shop, but I never let myself shop there at just regular full price because their items can be a little bit on the pricier side for what they are. And whenever I know that at the end of the year and in the springtime that they have their awesome annual sales, you can get stuff for like 50 to 75% off, and there's a lot of really good things that I like to stock up on whenever these sales come around. So the first few items that I got are actually some gifts for my boyfriend, and he has definitely found his signature scent at Bath & Body Works, and he's gone through a few scents before that he's really liked and I've liked as well, but this one that we've landed on I feel like is the best scent ever for a man, and I was happy to get these for him because number one, he loves them, but I love them too, so I get to smell it all the time too, which makes me really happy. So the first thing that I got for him is the Coffee and Whiskey Body Cream. This one was $3.95, and you guys, the full price of this is regularly $16.50, so for less than $4 on sale, I think that's just amazing. And I really love the scent of this one. The scent notes are a warm fragrance with a hint of sweetness inspired by the classic combination of coffee and bold Irish whiskey. This one just smells so good because the coffee is not overwhelming and it's just so well balanced. And honestly, this is just like the best smell on a man. I love it because it's not headache inducing, but it has that little bit of sweetness and muskiness, but it's one of my absolute favorite male scents, and I was very glad that this was on sale because now he gets to use it and I get to smell it more too. The next item that I got for him, this is one of the colognes. Now I guess I didn't realize that Bath & Body Works had colognes, and I don't know if it's just like the men's line that they have these in, but do they sell these fragrances like the regular like feminine Bath & Body Works fragrances like this? Because if they sold like perfumes, I would buy so many of these. So this is again the Coffee and Whiskey scent, and you guys, the sale price of this was $19.75 and the regular price is $39.50, so that was 50% off. That was a really good deal because this looks like such a nice classic sleek bottle. I love it. It's so nice looking. It just smells so good. It's like the perfect mix of like sweet and masculine and all the best things. So I got that for him, and you guys, I love the packaging of this. The bottle looks so nice. It looks so sleek. I think he's really gonna enjoy this and I'm gonna enjoy it too. And the last thing I got for him is a candle also in the Coffee and Whiskey scent. He has had this candle before and he really enjoyed it and I liked it too. So they had this one on sale. It was $10.95, and of course it is the same scent. So I'm glad that I was able to get him a few little gifts. Which brings me to my next point, which why I love Bath & Body Works sales so much is because they have so many really good items that you can pick up and just kind of hang on to if you ever need like a little random gift for someone, just like a thinking of you gift or an on-the-fly birthday gift, whatever it may be. I feel like they just make such really nice, thoughtful gifts, and you can score so many things and save for just those little occasions whenever you need it. So all the rest of the items are for me, but they do make really good gifts as well. So starting off with the next few items, I think I'm going to start off with just the things that I got like one or two of, and then we'll work our way up from there. So starting off, I only got one hand soap this time. Sometimes I'll go back and forth and I will either really fixate on something like candles, I'll get just candles, and then sometimes I'll get tons of lotions, and sometimes I'll get tons of hand soaps. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for, I guess, at the moment. So I did only get one hand soap this time, and this one is the Berry Waffle Cone scent, which I really love. I've had the candle in that scent and I have a room spray in that scent, and it's just, oh, it's so good. The scent notes is sweet summer berries, golden waffle cone, and creamy vanilla. And you guys, the price of this one was $1.87. Are you kidding me? Under $2 for hand soap? I feel like that was probably like one of the best finds for price versus value. So I definitely really love this hand soap, and I have a whole bunch of them like stocked up ready to go now that I've been like really working through all these random products I have, like random lotions, random body washes, random everything, little hand soaps, working through it all so I can use the stuff that I really, really love. So fortunately I didn't go too crazy on hand soaps this time. The next item I got, I've only got one of these, and the reason why I got this item in this form is because I really wanted the scent, and the lotion's already sold out, the hand soap's already sold out, so this was pretty much the only item left of this scent at the time that I ordered. So I got one of the Fine Fragrance Mists in Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. I really, really wanted to try this scent out, and this was all they had left. This one was $4.12, and I have a few of the Fine Fragrance Mists, but they're not my favorite just because I feel like they don't last super, super long. They're just like a little body spray. But the notes of this one is sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. And this one smells so good. I'm really glad I got it. I wish I had it in lotion form too, but it smells so good. The blueberry is very strong on this, and I love that about it. So I typically don't get too many of the Fine Fragrance Mists, but whenever there's a scent I just have to have, and that's the only choice, that's what I go for. All right, and the last thing that I got that was just kind of like a little one-off of was some hand sanitizers. They had these little sets of 5 of them, and they did have a few different options you could choose from, where some of them were all the same scent and then some of them were like a variety of scents. But I ended up getting one of the 5 packs of just a singular scent, and this is Toasted Vanilla Chai, and this was $4 for the 5 of them, so they were less than $1 a piece, which is awesome. And I went with this one because I felt like it was a pretty safe scent for me. Like, I really like vanilla stuff, bakery things, sweet, woodsy, you know, that kind of thing. So I knew this would be a pretty good option for me. And this one actually smells really nice. It smells very similar to warm vanilla sugar in my opinion. I feel like they're kind of like really close cousins scent wise. And you can never have enough hand sanitizer, so at least now I can have one in my purse, I can have one in my car, I can keep one by my bed, and wherever else I need to keep hand sanitizer, I have options now. And the next few things I got are a few body washes. I did get a couple choices here, and I didn't go crazy on body wash because last time I felt like I really kind of stocked up on some, so I'm pretty well stocked for a little bit on body wash, so I only got 3 this time. And the first one I got here is called Pumpkin Cupcake. This one is one of my favorite scents. I really love this one. It has whipped buttercream, pumpkin spice, and vanilla cake batter. I just love this scent so much, so I of course had to get that one in a body wash. And then the next one I got was Strawberry Pound Cake. I have a room spray in this scent, and I really liked it. The notes of this one is fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream, so that one would be like a really fun summery time body wash for me. And the price of that was $3.62. And then the last body wash that I got, this one is Wicked Vanilla Woods. I have to say I was really kind of like taking a bet because in the fall time, whenever they come out with a lot of their Halloween stuff, sometimes a lot of it will make it to like the holiday sale at the end of the year, but sometimes it won't. So I was kind of sad to see that there weren't as many Halloween-y kind of fall things as I had hoped for. But of course, you know, that's a little bit of a risk I take with not wanting to buy it while it's, you know, in the season. But they did have this one, Wicked Vanilla Woods, which is one I really wanted to try. The scent notes of this one is magical vanilla, glowing amber, and enchanted pink pepper. And I really like the pink pepper note in this. I feel like it really kind of adds a little bit of like a soft spiciness to it that's almost a little unexpected, but it smells very nice. And unfortunately there weren't more Halloween-y items, but I understand. All right, and the last ones that I got are all of their lotions, the Ultra Moisture lotions, the Shea ones. I just love those the best. I think that they are so nice. So the first one I got to go with the Pumpkin Cupcake Shower Gel. I do have the Pumpkin Cupcake Body Lotion. Again, the same notes, whipped buttercream, pumpkin spice, vanilla cake batter. So it'll be nice having both of those scents, and I can kind of coordinate and use them at the same time to really like amp up that scent. And this one is just like one of my favorites. I will use this all year round. I don't care. This one, Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, another good one, Gingerbread Latte I think is another one. I will use those all the time. And then of course another staple classic that I had to get is Vanilla Bean Noel. I love this one so much. You can't go wrong with this if you were a vanilla fan. This one is fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. So I of course had to get one of these. The next one I got is called Pink Chiffon, and I can't remember if I've owned this one before or not. I feel like it feels and sounds very familiar, but when I smelled it, I feel like it didn't smell that familiar to me. So I don't know if I thought I've had this one before, if I actually have, but the notes of this one is sparkling red pear, jasmine petals, tiara flower, vanilla orchid, and chiffon musk. And I really like the packaging of this one. It's just so fun and holographic. And kind of like that this one is a little bit of a different scent profile than what I typically go for. I love woodsy things, vanilla things, buttery things, desserty kind of things, stuff like that, caramel, you name it. But it's always nice to kind of have like a different scent to kind of throw in there just every once in a while, just to kind of break it all up and stuff. So I thought that would be a good choice for that one. And again, another one, this one I've definitely not owned before, and I don't know how I haven't owned it before because it smells amazing. And this one is Almond Blossom. This one smells so good. It is sweet almond oil, vanilla orchid, and cashmere musk. Oh, and I really love it because it's like that sweet almondy kind of scent, but it's not overpowering. And I feel like the orchid really kind of helps balance it out a bit to make it like not so over the top, and has just that very slight kind of floral note to it that just smells really, really nice. So that one is definitely one I'm glad I picked up. This next one is another one. I don't remember if I've owned this one before or not. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've had this one. And this one is Frosted Coconut Snowball. And the notes of this one is frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, sugar crystals, winter freesia, and snow-kissed woods. Another really good scented one. I love coconut, and this one I feel like you could kind of like get away with it anytime because coconut typically kind of goes really like warm and summery to me, but something about this just smells so like delicious and makes me want to like eat it up. All right, these next three are actually some new fragrances, and I love whenever they throw in a new collection with their sales. So these, I don't know what the collection, if it had a name or anything, but these are all kind of like a celestial vibe behind them, and I thought that they were really pretty. So this first one is called Sapphire Moon. This one's really, really pretty. This one is Sparkling Pear, Sheer Freesia, and Moonlit Musk. Again, this one goes like on the nice like florally side without like giving me a headache. I'm not a big fan of like white florals like gardenia or heavy rose can even kind of be too much, but something like this just smells so good. This one had the freesia in it, and with that little mix of the fruity pear, I feel like it just gives it a really nice balance to it, because if I'm gonna have floral, I want to have a little bit of like some kind of sweet fruitiness with it too, just to really kind of make it very well balanced, I think. And then again, this one was from that same collection. This one's called Golden Eclipse, and the notes of this one is glowing berry, shimmering blossoms, and sun-warmed woods. And this one's a good one too. I'm really glad I picked this one up. These are, I just kind of got them because they were new, and I was like, well, let's just try it out. So I didn't put a whole lot of thought into getting these, but I actually really do like them. And then the last one that I got from that collection is the Prismatic Stars one. And this one smells so good. I think it's my favorite out of those three. And the notes of this one is Raspberry Stardust, Mystic Plum, and Cosmic Cashmere. And this one is just very, very on the like red juicy berry kind of side, which I love. It smells so good. If you are a fan of like black raspberry vanilla, I think that you would definitely enjoy this one as well. It just has that really juicy kind of like sink your teeth in kind of berry scent, which I love. And again, it's such a nice like twist for like the usual vanillas that I go for. And these next two I think kind of go together. I don't know if these are new scents or not. I can't remember. I mean, they could be new, but they also kind of just don't feel that new. But the first one I got is called Wrapped in Vanilla, and I thought this was a really pretty one. This one is soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. And this one is so good, you guys. If you like those really rich butter creamy kind of scents, I think that you'll really enjoy this one. You can't go wrong if you are a vanilla lover. And then this next one is called Cozy Evening. This one, again, I don't think I've ever tried this one before. The fragrant notes of this one is lavender blooms, fresh freesia, and cozy musk. And this one is another amazing smelling one. The blend of lavender and freesia is so nice because I'm not a huge fan of lavender on its own. I don't mind it, but it's just not one of those scents that I'm super drawn to. But something with the mix of those two florals just creates something so amazing, and it's not like an overbearing lavender. So if you're not typically a fan of lavender, but you do kind of like a little more florally scent, I would say definitely try this one out. Packaging wise, I would have never expected it to smell like it does based on this look, but this one is definitely a really good one, and I'm so glad I picked it up because it was just kind of like a little bit of a chance one that I picked up and happened to really like it. And the final one I have here is called a White T-shirt. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one I probably would have skipped on had I smelled it in person before buying it. The notes of it is crisp pear, fresh white t-shirt, lavender cloud, clean musk, and soft sandalwood. So overall, this one just really kind of smelled like a clean bar of soap, just kind of like your typical like white ivory-ish kind of soap, which is not a bad scent, but it's just not something that is really like my typical favorite. But if you do like really clean kind of scents, I feel like this would be a really good option for you. But I did kind of take a little bit of a gamble on this one, and overall I have to say that it's definitely not a bad scent at all, and I would totally still use it, but it probably wouldn't be something I repurchase this and wouldn't have been something I would have picked up if I had smelled it in person. But I have to say, out of everything that I got, I am pretty happy with everything, and if that's the only one that really kind of didn't, you know, pique my fancy, I think I did a pretty good job with a lot of these, and I'm pretty happy with them all. So overall, I am really happy with everything that I got. I always like to wait and stock up during their sales. Those are one of my favorite times because you just get things for such an amazing deal. Like literally getting these for like $4 a piece when they're regularly like $16, $17 is absolutely amazing, and I definitely love a good bargain. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.